Okay, as you all heard, I'm Steve. It's an honour to be here tonight to present to you all. I'm here tonight to talk about ACA control. So this is an application we wrote entirely in Ruby. So ACA control is a web-based control system. So during this presentation, I'm going to cover the who, the where, the what, and the why of ACA control. So who are we? Advanced Control and Acoustics are dedicated to bringing web technology to the physical world. We're a small team, and we utilise a growing network of forward-thinking partner companies to expand our market share. So why did we build ACA control? Well, previously we worked at universities in Australia. So we started off in support roles and we worked our way up to project managers. And that was to build rooms much like this, and in buildings much like this. But it was a frustrating job. The realm of automation was mainly made up of security services and architects. And these individual spaces inside buildings were at best an afterthought. So coming from an IT background, we couldn't understand how so much antiquated technology is being specified. Take this room, for example. I'm pretty sure it's a 2010 build, but it's all serial control and it's all analog. So we took what was out of place and we started work on ACA control. Our philosophy: place everything on the network and bridge anything that can't be networked. So ACA control is a purely networked system, as you see from the diagram. So it controls things like the lights, the projector screen. We've got a touch interface here, which is typically what you use to control the system. This is roughly twice the cost of an iPad. And controlling all this is a proprietary bit of hardware. And that bit of hardware is not affordable for the average consumer. And the average programmer can't program it. You need to be trained. It's a really terrible bunch of programming languages. Yet, for all the costs involved, your mobile phone is typically more powerful and easier to develop for. So it's an unacceptable divide. So ACA control consists of two core components: the control service and a separate extendable interface service built with Ruby on Rails. So where the control service handles the communication between systems and devices on the network, the interface component allows any device with a web browser to access and control meeting rooms, presentation spaces such as this, or even the entire building. So ACA control reduces the need for specialists by tapping into the Rails community and their Ruby skills. It eliminates hardware dependencies. It provides significant cost savings, and because it embraces the Ruby community, the software can run locally or scaled to be cloud computing delivered. It can support enterprise-wide deployments and interact with other services, much like Rails does today. And I think we were talking about, it was mentioned earlier that you could hook into your calendar system and that sort of stuff. So where are we deploying this? We started commercialization in June, and can see opportunities for this system's impact or improve on almost all aspects of society. The medical industry has been a big focus for us, as has a unique mix of IT, AV, and physical components. Next June, ACA Control will be the sole automation provider for a brand new hospital being built in Queensland, Australia. We came in 80% more cost effective than our competitors and will provide greater integration. The University of Sydney is rolling out 90 student collaboration spaces, which will be completed in January. This is a picture of the first deployment at Sydney Eye Hospital, a Sydney University partner. And by interfacing with the PC, we've developed the most cost-effective video conferencing system in the world. That entire system, so every 90 pods will be a video conferencing system, and the entire system, including installation, is cheaper than buying a standalone video conferencing hardware. On December 5th, the largest Australian bank will go live on their new TV studio, Broadcasting 8 times a day, this particular TV studio will be controlled by iPads. No cameramen required. Finally, we want to bring building automation to the masses through an online community, where system designs and code can be shared and improved. Why shouldn't your house have a single interface on your phone for controlling the thermostat, lights, television, amplifier, hot tub, and even door locks? We want to build a community around automation that anyone can get involved in, novice to professional. So how have we achieved this? We've truly built on the shoulders of giants. We fundamentally believe in open source, and we want to do for building automation what Rails has done for the web. ACA Control opens up some exciting opportunities and brings us one step closer to an immersive, connected world. Integrated into your daily life, all from devices you already use, limited only by your imagination. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. We have time for a quick question. If somebody has a question for Steve.
Are you guys going to have some kind of, service like APIs for this kind of system, like third-party, developers can use data and do other things with, other
that's the whole idea of it. It's meant to be like a platform like Rails. I mean, we use Rails as the interface aspect of it. So it's all offline HTML5 web pages that are then connecting to the control servers and communicate with it through whatever interface you like. So you could build like a .NET interface for it if you wanted. And then that would communicate with the control servers.
Any security features?
Yeah, the whole thing is like, with the first thing built into it was security. So everything's encrypted. Because we understand that devices like this are always, like if they're part of the furniture, for instance, this should be a trusted device. So we have a trust mechanism and one-time keys and key exchange, and it's all very secure.
All right, thank you very much. Another hand for Steve.